Jesus. I'm a daughter of, you hear pastors say, I'm a bulldozer. I will bulldoze you. No obedience. No obedience in churches these days. That is why God says, this time I'm sending a woman. I'm sending a lioness. You all see. This is the beginning. This time God says, I am sending somebody who is going to do this the way I want it to be done. Whether you want to hear the truth or not, I am going to tell you the truth. That truth begins now. Now, I'm about to read the Bible. I'm not going to read a mere book. I'm reading the Holy Spirit. Open your heart. I just definitely please you, open your heart. Let these words sink into your heart. We're going to take our reading from the book of Matthew 20. We start from verse 21. Then Peter came to Jesus and asked, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or sister who sin against me? Up to 7 times? He asked. He wants to know, Jesus answered, I tell you, not even 7 times, but 70 times. Sister, even if I offended you, I have not offended you 70 times. So, if you motion and I'm and delete the motion 70 times, forgive. Remember, I said, I am not going to tell you what you want to hear. Not even 7 times, but 70 times. Do you know why? Because if I do not forgive, you sin against me, I do not forgive you. The same way I feel about you is the same way Jesus feels about me when I wrong him. You do me, I do you.
Jehovah.
You cannot bully people in physical life and think you bully Jesus. Because when you can offend anybody, knowingly or unknowingly, but if somebody offends you, you cannot forgive. But still you want Jesus to forgive you. This thing that I'm saying is not from my mouth. Let me read the Bible. Because we do not live the Bible, we're just reading. It says, therefore, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to settle an account with his servant. As he began to set the settlement, a man who owed him 10,000 bags of gold was brought to him. Since he was not able to pay, the master ordered that he and his wife and his children and all shall have to be sold to repay the debt. So this man, he owed. And because he didn't have money to pay, he was ordered to sell his children and his family to be able to pay the debt. At this servant fell on the knees before him. Be patient with me. Now he's begging. Be patient with me, he begged, and I will pay back everything. Then the servant, the master, took pity on him, canceled the debt, and let him go. So after he had begged, the master canceled the debt. But when that servant, listen to this now. Do you see what I said? When he needed help, the master forgave him. He couldn't sell his children. He couldn't sell his family. The master forgave him. But the time changed now. But when the servant went out, he found one of his fellow servants who owed him money. He grabbed him and began to choke him. Pay back my money. Remember, this is the same person who was begging when he sinned. His fellow servant fell on his knees and begged him, be patient with me and I will pay it back. But he refused. Instead, he went off, had men thrown into the prison. He had him to be thrown into the prison because Remember, He threw me into the prison. We go down to 32. Then the master called the servant you pick 7. He said, you wicked servant. He said, I canceled the debt of your